This is a crazy story I was not expecting to hear, and words I didn't think I'd ever say, but Rosanna Pansino has come out to talk about her experience working with Mrbeast last year when they filmed a video titled Extreme $1 Million Hide and Seek. Rosanna's come out to say that despite Mrbeast saying he keeps it real in his videos, he actually doesn't, at least not in this video, and the way he edited it made it seem like she got eliminated from the challenge way earlier than she actually did. In the video, it looks like she got 5th place and was eliminated 8 minutes into the video.
Who is that? Oh no! Bros, you're not fooling anyone with those big fans.
When in reality, she says that she had actually beat out Logan Paul, but in the video, he placed top 3.
Look at that $1 million. Yeah, you can wave goodbye to it.
With 7 people now eliminated, we are down to the final 3.
Massive stadium, but there's not a lot of spots to hide.
I literally showed up here at 6 in the morning, pushing through with 0 sleep.
I don't know if in his opinion, those 3 just so happened to be the biggest creators in his mind and he felt like people would watch longer if they were the final 3 or what, but Rosanna is a pretty big creator and it's just really weird that he would change the order like that. Plus, what did he think that she would think? Because she said that he never said anything before the video came out about the edit of the top 3 being different. The whole thing is so weird and it's also just so crazy for Rosanna to be someone that we're talking about today. She is never in drama, and I think the only time that she's ever spoken out about something was when Gabby Hanna tried to say that she had a bad experience filming Escape the Night and Rosanna stuck up for Joey and Daniel. And it sounds like her not wanting to be in drama and cause any issues was the reason that she stayed quiet about this for so long, and it's understandable because Mrbeast does have a really large following, but I can't imagine how upset she was when she watched the video for the first time and saw the edit was not what actually happened in real life, especially because she said she was so proud of herself for placing in top 3. She posted about her experience on Twitter in a tweet that read, "I have been allowing others to treat me poorly in private for many years and I'm fed up. I'm going to start standing up for myself and finding my voice." She posted, "Mrbeast lied and edited me out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3. I had participated in Creator Games 1 and 2 and was excited to be a part of YouTube's Creator Games 3 Hide and Seek at SoFi Stadium. After filming had wrapped, I truly couldn't believe how well I did at the competition and was proud of what I had achieved. I placed 3rd. When the video was released, I was shocked, disappointed, and felt hurt. Mrbeast, Jimmy, had edited the video to make me look like I performed worse than I did. This was extra upsetting because I genuinely believed him when he said his videos are authentic and real. He edited the video to look like the final 3 people were Lorray, Logan Paul, and Zach King. The final 3 people were actually Zach, Quackity, and myself. For the entire duration of filming, we all wore earpieces connected to walkie-talkies. They would announce in our ears when someone had been found or when we had to move hiding spots. If we didn't move, you were immediately disqualified. While I was still hiding, they announced that they found Logan Paul. I couldn't believe I outlasted him. He is a fierce competitor. It was getting really late. We filmed for over 24 hours straight, and they eventually offered me money to come out of hiding and quit. I declined. I had been counting the eliminations, and I was currently in 4th place with Lorray, Quackity, Zach, and myself still remaining. Jimmy asked us to move hiding spots again to the side of the stadium with the mannequins. It was at this time that I was found in transition, moving to my next hiding spot. When Jimmy found me, he brought me to the field to be with the others that had also been found. I thought I had placed 4th. However, Lorray had fallen asleep and hadn't moved in a long time, so he was disqualified. This meant I got 3rd place. When I arrived to the field, I saw Matt Pack and Logan there because they were seekers now. Jimmy said he was going to look for Zach and asked if anyone wanted to join him. I offered to help, but he said he wanted to take Logan instead, so I hung back to start looking for Zach in a different direction with Matt Pack. I placed 3rd, Quackity placed 2nd, and Zach placed 1st. This is what actually happened. Despite Jimmy editing out the only female in the top 3, I was proud of what I had achieved. I followed the rules of the game, gave it my all, had fun, and never gave up. They can't take that away from me. Rosanna also went on Trisha Paytas' podcast where she talked about how she loves helping other creators and was a big fan of Mrbeast and the content that he was putting out there. And when she got top 3 in this challenge, she was so excited. She told all her friends, she told her mom, but obviously was confused and sad when it came out. And in the podcast, you could tell how hurt she was when she was talking to Trisha about actually seeing the video.
And I was so happy to be there, and I was like just giving it my all, and I was just so heartbroken when the video was released because it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. I understand, Logan has such a huge following and he's literally a professional wrestler, and that, I get it, but it just made me feel like that you're not enough. It didn't feel good.
Yeah.
It really,
it's very disrespectful. It's very disrespectful.
especially when he just says that it's all in good fun and it doesn't matter who wins because it's all going to be donated and given away. Like, why would you edit me out?
Trisha asked if they reshot anything to be able to redo the order like that, but with the way Mrbeast filmed and edited the video, they tried to explain to her how it would be possible to kind of mix and match the order of the top 3.
It's just the way they edit it. Because it's just a bunch of footage of people by themselves, so you can kind of edit it in any order you want, as long as you shoot around different people not being in the background when they shouldn't be to tell your story. And so on this one, they made it to where Logan was number 2, and they said, oh, we found him 1 minute before we found Zach King, who did actually technically win. You can talk about that a little bit. But they're like, but no, they had found him hours ago, and like Roe made it further than they showed in the edit.
I was top 3, so that was very confusing. So when I'm watching it, they had Logan, Zach King, and Larry be top 3, but Larry fell asleep, so he was disqualified. I followed all the rules, good sportsmanship. I tried really hard, and I was top 3. And so it was so weird to see the video, and they're like, oh, these 3 guys are top 3. And I felt so like, what?
And the other thing about the video was that Zach King won, but she said he actually did break the rules of the contract that they signed, so technically she could have placed second.
Yeah, pretty much. It was so weird. And a little tea about the winner. So Zach King won.
And we love Zach.
And I love Zach.
We love
Full
him.
disclosure.
You love all the people
I
on the
love
show,
him,
yeah.
and he's got the cutest little babies.
Yeah.
And I have a soft spot. But we signed a contract with like the stadium and YouTube saying that if you're going to hide and seek, you had to hide in places that were like safe and like plain sight
Easily
places.
accessible.
They said don't go into the air ventilation, like don't go in the ceiling. So Zach King, his final spot was in the ceilings. He went
Where they said not to go.
Where
The
they said not to
ventilator.
go, and it did a ton of damage. And there was ceiling droppings all over the floor from where he had climbed around.
He was
Zach
up
had
there.
gone in the ceiling, so technically that was cheating in our
Right.
contract. But
Yeah, Rose should have got
And-
second because Larry.
yeah, I would have gotten second. Larry fell asleep.
Zach
She said that this whole experience was the reason that she stopped watching Mrbeast content, but she just really never wanted to come out and say it before.
Be like cyberbullied if I say anything that's not positive about Mrbeast. I already take so much privately that taking it also publicly, it's just a lot.
Too much.
It's a lot of crap to take that I shouldn't have to.
Yep.
And that's when I actually stopped watching Mrbeast content, because he always in interviews says the thing about him is he keeps it real. Like
Right.
he really, you know, gives away these cars. He really gives away all this money. It's real. It's real. It's real. It wasn't real. I was top 3 and he edited it to be all men. It was...
I just can't. I don't fathom it. I don't understand why.
I don't understand why.
The
All I know is that
story-
it felt awful.
Trisha asked her why she never said anything, and it was a combination of things. She just didn't want to be hard to work with and have issues with people, and also to go against someone with a following like that is scary.
You never said anything where you're just like, I don't want drama. I don't want. I mean, it's
I
not
think
drama. It's
what's
not,
important to me is being easy to work with, being fun to work with, and friendships. And I think I value those things so much. I value them more than sometimes my own well-being. I really want to be a good person, like a good friend. I want to be a good co-worker. And so I realized in the first act of my life, I would just eat it, because I didn't want people to be mad at me, and I didn't want people to dislike me by being honest.
yeah.
But I don't think it's helping anyone to lie about it. I don't think that it's helping anybody.
She really just wants to start standing up for herself and really start making things known if they aren't making her feel good. She talked about how saying nothing means that this behavior will continue, and she wasn't just talking about this one situation with Mrbeast. In this podcast episode with Trisha, she was talking about having faced a lot of things in the entertainment industry that she hasn't spoken out about, and she really wants to change that, and this is just one of those things that she's wanted to speak out about. And what shows her super sweet character the most, I think, is that despite all this happening and MrBeast hurting her feelings with this edit, she still wanted to support MrBeast for things like his Feastables brand.
I've always been supportive. I'm still supportive.
Yeah.
When he launched the chocolate bars
The Feastables.
and all the other projects, even Carl releasing those gummies, Mike. Because I genuinely like supporting people. I just don't understand why the support doesn't come back. And like also,
Why are you?
it just feels icky, and it kind of felt like a boys club.
very much.
And
I mean, it is. That's what it was.
I haven't been around another creator that made me feel like it was a boys club.
Tons of people have been flooding into the comment section of MrBeast's video now, asking what happened, and I really wonder if he's going to say anything. And also if this has happened to other people with MrBeast before, because that's really interesting to hear, and I can imagine people not wanting to speak out about him because he does have such a large following to defend him. But Rosanna has a big enough following and so many people love her and know that she isn't in drama, and this really was something that hurt her and made her sad. And because of that, they want to know why he edited the video the way that he did. I also can't help but think that maybe other people have spoken out about this before, but it's just never become a big thing because MrBeast does do videos where the people in them aren't big creators or creators at all. They're just random people. And so if they came out and said MrBeast edited me to be this place when I was really this place, we might just have like never known or seen it because they don't have a big voice and they're not going on Trisha's podcast where we can really see and hear what happened. So I'll be curious to know if we're going to start hearing that this has happened multiple times now. Very interesting though. But that is what Rosanna had to say about MrBeast. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.